making mess I keep trying to address. Cannot come to terms with the monster under my head.
So much hate, it made me nauseous. Worked in silence, made me cautious. I exerted every option, count me out. Must think I lost it, losing sleep. Somehow I thought it. I heard life was a box of chocolates. Ain't shit sweet round here, it's toxic. Made the most of what we got. We go hard, been through a lot, so we party till we drop. Tell the neighbors it won't stop. Watch your shorty hit me up on days I need to pick me up. I just wanna live it up. Can somebody lift me up? Somebody lift me up.
Losing track under the water, searching for something that I've been missing. Looking back when we were younger, heartbeats were rushing, blood always pumping. I drive away
Hello, everybody. Get your headset on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. It's more evening.
It's an afternoon.
Okay, Julius.
It is
Anyways,
afternoon. Therefore. So as I was saying, welcome back to this week 7 of League of Legends.
Welcome back
CCL.
to the circus. I am Colby.
The circus rides again, and I am Thomas.
And we will be your host for tonight. I believe everybody is in lobby. I'm sure they're just waiting for stream, so we should hopefully be getting into
Picks and bans here.
Shortly after we give them the ready check here. But yeah, I actually do want to say while we are waiting here that I'm actually excited for this week because last week after UND's game, we went into an extensive VOD review, and even the team even had like a really extensive talk of what am I going to say? Comp.
Good question.
Yes,
you know,
comp. And,
I'm actually very glad you brought that up. I do believe that High Weebler has a few new champs he might be busting out tonight.
I don't want to mention anything because this part is on a delay. Yes, you can switch it over now, please. Thank you. But we will maybe go into that if it's not picked. Here.
So the Victor ban. Yeah, we're not doing pick ban website this week.
Yes, they actually didn't want to, which I'm glad because I don't like to.
It's very annoying. But yeah, so the Victor ban, right out the gate, targeting Crimson on mid.
Ergot ban coming out. Was it School of Mines or was it UND that pulled out?
It was UND.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
UND is a big fan of their cheese.
Yeah.
Nasus ban. Oh.
I guess I could pull up their OP.
You know, if they go Nasus Hullbreaker top lane, that could actually be very dangerous. Not a bad ban to go there.
Yeah, no, honestly.
I fully expect them to ban another mid laner here on this one.
Most likely Vlad. They've usually been banning Victor Vlad.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, and Vlad is just such an annoying champ. If you're at all good with him, then you will just absolutely be ungankable, and the enemy jungler really has no chance to do anything in your lane.
Yeah, with his pool, he becomes very annoying to deal with, to say the least.
Very untargetable.
Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up their op.gg.
The Swain ban.
Swain.
A great support who...
I'm assuming support.
Yeah, who honestly kind of carries as a support.
Yeah.
The belief with that is support through damage. No one can hurt my team if they're dead.
He's just... My issue with Swain support... and it looks like both Zuri and Jinx do get through, but so as School of Mines is able to take Zuri here, but we are able to pick up Jinx, and there's the jungler I was going to mention. High Weebler has been playing a lot of Vi recently. He's actually been really enjoying Vi, so I'm not fully surprised that they are bringing it out here. But back to the Jinx, in my opinion, this is better for DSU because Jinx is a whole lot more early game damage, especially into a Zuri. So this will allow DSU just be even more aggressive early game. And it looks like the bot lane for School of Mines is going to be locked in as Zuri Thresh. Not a bad pick. Thresh is definitely a great support with his lockdown with his hook, his flay, his box once they hit level 6 here. So overall just a really great safe support here for them. And Skarner actually coming out for School of Mines jungler.
Terrible champ.
What's wrong?
The Renata. Renata mid.
No.
It could work.
Trust. Bruja has actually been playing a lot of Renata. He's been enjoying it, which I'm not fully surprised because I actually played All for One the other day of Renata, and that was actually really fun.
When did All for One drop this last? It wasn't up for long, so it's not up right now, is it? It's
been up for like the past couple days. It is up right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play. I haven't played in like a week.
I think I played like Thursday. It was like, I think Thursday after patch.
I really love One for All. One for All Yumi's absolutely the best choice.
One for All is just a meme because you can literally do anything possible.
So great. Imagine 5 Ys. Irelia ban. That's interesting. I don't believe Pop Pops is a big player of Irelia.
It's for Crimson. He has pulled it out multiple times before and has done fantastic on it, so that's why.
I mean, Not often. Honestly,
I think he's pulled it out like twice, and it might have been against School of Mines, one of those games.
Honestly, if they wanted to target him, they'd ban the Ari.
Which actually might be the ban right here.
Playtime's over.
There it is. Yep.
I'd say he's Crimson in the past has been very dominant on the Ari, so it's
You
a
know what I
very
expect to see
understandable
here?
ban.
Corky.
That is up.
I do believe that Crimson's going to go with the Corky pick here. It's one of his most played mid laners.
Yeah, I'd say it'll probably be the Corky pick here, and then leave top lane for the counter pick. That's the words I'm trying to look for. Sorry, my head maybe scrambled. Actually, they're going for the top lane.
Okay.
I know.
Not necessarily.
No, it's top lane. Because I know Pop does play Gwyn, but I don't know if Crimson actually
He
does.
does. Don't you remember last semester?
But he played top last semester.
True, but that's about all he played. That was like
I know-
80% of his pick.
I know Pop has also been working on his Gwyn, so it's most likely heading top.
Well,
here.
and a great champ with the true damage from her Q, I believe. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they have a Thresh and a Soraka top.
Probably.
It's been getting played a lot lately because there was a video of
It's like-
somebody.
It's like Janna top, basically.
It was a Soraka top against a Yone, and the Soraka 1v1 to the Yone and got the kill. But it only worked because Yone missed every single shot.
Yeah, I'm not fully surprised. I've actually dabbled myself with some 80 Soraka top and managed to get a double kill one time, but that was years ago in like bronze lobbies.
Soraka mid.
It could also be Kamel mid. Kamel mid also would work as well.
But I don't think that's what they're going for.
I don't
here.
like Raka mid though because she just.
I also
she
don't like
doesn't-
her top.
I know, but top makes more sense in this scenario.
But you see more support mid lanes than bruisers mid lane.
Oh no. Oh no.
Please keep switching champs.
Is it 80 Thresh mid? Okay. No, it is Soraka mid.
Let's go.
Oh no. Crimson on the Yasuo.
That's
Not to
unfortunate.
flame. But
That's
he
un-
hasn't had the greatest luck
He
with
hasn't.
Yasuo.
And a Yas wind wall doesn't work on any of Soraka's kit.
No, because they're all overhead.
Yep.
And it's weird. Because, small indie company.
That's highly unfortunate.
But, it will still be nice here for Yasuo just because Raka will have very little presence as term of the wave.
True.
So-
And if Crimson's able to hit Soraka with a tornado, that's going to be just about it for her.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause she does not have a lot of sustain unless she hits the Q, which Yas is a pretty mobile champ. He should be
easy to
able to
dodge.
dodge. Yeah, he
Yeah.
should be able to dodge a Soraka Q.
All right. So, as you were saying, Gwyn does have true damage in the middle of her Q. It has the little, it has like a little line like set W. So, she does have some true damage in it. That's why she's really annoying to 1v1 against most of the time because of that true damage. She's most likely also going to take Conqueror, which increases healing, and which also gets more annoying.
Truth be told, I am surprised that they banned the Tom Kench. If they planned on
Oh, yeah.
playing Gwen, because Tom Kench is a highly immobile champ. So it's
Yes,
very easy to hit him with the Gwen true damage.
But Tom Kench is also just extremely extremely tanky. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look up their roster and I keep getting distracted by messages in Discord. Who am I looking at? Oh yeah. And it could also be a support thing. It is not support. Is it by chance top laner?
What?
It is top laner. I was trying to see if it was a support ban or if it was a top lane ban because honestly right now Tom Kench is better in the support lane with the recent changes that they did to him.
Yeah, that would be a support ban.
No, it's top ban.
They banned 4 tops.
Yeah. Even though it's funny because I believe SD Mini is their strongest person, but yeah.
That's a lot of top bans.
Oh, I honestly think Nasus was for mid laner though. because that is his highest. I will literally pull up the u.gg and show you.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Somebody right.
Because their mid laner is Cube Regan. Yeah. Highest
I
played
think it's cube
Nasus.
regen. It's a cube that regens, you know? If there's anybody in the School of Mines, anybody from the School of Mines in the chat right now, help me out with this. It's got to be cube regen. It's got to be.
But yeah, see? Nasus.
Nasus Rengar.
So, which
That-
is funny because, oh yeah.
Does he
'cause he's a
play any
jungle.
mid laners?
Fiora, Raka, Tren, Janna, Seraphine, Set, Yumi, Ornn. So no, but his main thing is jungle. So
Most of those aren't junglers.
yes. But I know in the past because SD Mini, believe last semester actually, I think every single week he was in a different role. So
That's
the
unfortunate.
School of Mines might be having a little bit of roster issues. We don't know. I'm just glad they did come with a roster. Glad to see him back. Glad to see actually everybody back that returning and the new people actually. But anyways, we're getting into game as I just saw the screen switch over.
No spoilers.
Spoiler alert, somebody wins.
You don't know that.
They both loses.
Skin diff. We got Arcane Vi.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
Dragonson Hunter has the new cat skin. Also, I gotta remember I'm actually running Observer. And he was actually complaining about the Prestige Edition, how he didn't like that. So unfortunately, as we learned about 30 minutes ago, Spectator got updated and we no longer have objective timers. So we don't know how long for Dragon, we don't know how long for Baron.
Not entirely true.
Well, we can kind of justify from the map, but we won't have actual timers.
I still think you should let me put overlays on this.
Until minions spawn.
We can talk about that later.
Let's go.
Okay.
Won't ruin any of your room pages. It just gives us jungle timers.
Oh, you talking about Blitz?
No, Blitz is terrible.
Oh,
Talking about
u.gg.
u.gg.
All of those are garbage.
No,
and
they
you know it.
aren't.
So, as we should probably be talking about the game here.
DSU's not doing the 5-man invade.
Yes, they are not doing a five-man invade this time. They are doing
Thresh missed the pole. It's huge.
very.
We go in on
missable.
this. Goodbye.
Ooh, nice. Unfortunately, we're not a flash to try to get that Q. So very nice reaction flash from the Zuri. It was also kind of a flash to save her life there. But flash for flash trade there from ADC and support. As always, because I haven't mentioned this yet, if you don't like anything with observing tonight, just remember Glenn Thomas. And let's get into the game.
At least I don't download malware. Just saying.
True. But anyways, I think my mouse stopped. Okay, there we go. Perks of using wireless. Okay, so both junglers starting bot side of the map. We actually see Skarner going down to Krugs here, so he will most likely be slightly behind this Vi if Vi decides to do a full clear here.
Not to mention, Skarner really didn't get much of a leash there,
No.
as his Zeri had to back. So he
I didn't think about that.
and Skarner doesn't have a great clear.
No. Well, it is a little bit better because of his pillars, and they have changed his pillar locations to help him with all three camps. As we do see, DSU bot lane does get level 2, as they've been prominent to doing the last couple weeks, and they are showing that with how aggressive they walk up in the lane the second they hit level 2 here. It's a really great thing that these two have been playing together for 3 years now, and are both really aggressive. Actually,
Gwen get
say.
a very nice first blood there.
I don't know
Our
what happened
observer
there.
not paying attention.
Yeah, why weren't you paying attention, Thomas?
I never pay attention. You know this. Big brain, no thought. Thresh pulling cannon. Way to go.
Play. A lot is happening. I don't know if Zuri dashed into those traps or if that was Renata Q. I'm gonna go with it's a Renata Q. We got Yas kind of roaming here.
I think Yas is trying to go for a cheeky gank.
I don't know. He was just kind of circling around. Maybe trying to get wards, making sure Skarner wasn't in the area. And this is what I was talking about with the little bit different times here. because Skarner is just hitting River, and Vi is now making an impact mid, as Thomas was a little late to that fight.
This isn't my fault.
I looked over and your eyes just scream. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, no. I'm, like, totally glazed over right now. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we have Camille doing Camille things and using E to jump onto Gwen here. Esports.
It's in the game. Can't copyright us. Another one of us said the whole thing.
We do actually have Vi in the background, but Jean's getting very low here, having to flash out. Also used heal, Ignite from Thresh coming down, and the Flay enhance auto. But Renata and Vi should be able to clean up here.
Vi, don't leave your Renata.
Unfortunately.
Vi.
I'm assuming W wasn't up from Renata there. Very unfortunate there that it was only a 1 for 2. Yeah. I lost all train of thought.
As you do.
Yeah.
But we have Gwen with the first item, Cole. So let's talk about that.
Honestly, with how Pop-Pops have been playing the past couple weeks, I don't fully hate it because he's been playing basically the split pusher role right now. So putting him on somebody that's just meant early game to farm and not a whole lot else, it's not a terrible idea. Because once he completes that, it does put an extra 180 in his pocket. So it's not fully terrible. Flash from Yasuo here.
Flash Ignite.
The Ignite actually was able to tick long enough for that.
Very surprising. Not through barrier.
Yeah.
Well done.
I would say it must have been like the very last tick of Ignite right when barrier fell down. So very good job on Yasuo there. Hopefully we can see finally break the curse of Yasuo syndrome. Yeah. As long...
You think the guy with Samurai in his name would be really good at playing the champ that just has a sword, and he's leaving before plating. Could have got that.
It's the safer thing to do. So we do have junglers meeting here. Vi's going to get into this lane first. Gwen ulti coming down. Very good use of hitting this level 6 beforehand, using your power spike before, power-ish spike. Usually getting your ulti before the enemy laner is a power spike most of the time. Using that before your laner can get 6 to make even more of impact in that lane. As you do see, School of Mine does have a freeze going on bot lane. It's more of a slow push now, but very good job for them, because then that'll force DSU to have to go more aggressive, which leaves them very open for a Skarner gank here.
Crimson doing big damage here on mid lane, and the Soraka ult
is
coming
going
out
to get the trade, unfortunately.
and that's going to be some very good shutdown gold.
Honestly, that's
faster back.
That's honestly kind of worth, because then he gets the Raka ulti out when somebody is low on the enemy team.
That is true.
So it's honestly kind of worth just because it's Raka ulti.
And I mean, honestly, and let's see the gold on this. I do believe Yas is still up in gold.
Yes, he should be.
He is by 900.
That's mainly
At
because
7
of
minutes. That is massive.
So we do see Camille attempting an E onto the Gwen, barely missing there. See Skarner trying to invade, I think, but the rest of DSU is coming over to stop him here. Got a mini Lux Laser from Zuri, as I'm going to forever call that.
And we have Crimson here rotating, getting caught by the Thresh hook, but
nothing is going to come out of it.
Mine's not doing much yet.
So the actually, that's why it's a good thing to use W. So Gwen becomes untargetable when inside of her W. Also amazing use of the ulti and the damage. Also the fact that you are a couple levels above this Camille. But that's actually a good reason to use it, because then if Camille E's onto a wall, she's outside of that range and can't be targeted. So we do see Vi on Dragon here. We do see Yasuo roaming over. We do see Skarner in the area, but DSU bot lane is also hovering in the area, so this should be a pretty free. Oh, Jinx doesn't have her QSS tax yet. Renata W coming out, but nobody's low enough to try to revive her here. DSU was able to pick up the dragon.
And get the Skarner ult there.
Yes, and Skarner ulti unfortunately just resulted in Jinx's death here. Typical. So I think this has been a bug for a while, but I don't think the Skarner pillars when red side takes it, I don't think it actually shows them highlighted in red, so it's hard to tell who actually has access to these pillars. So it's hard to tell when Skarner will actually have the enhanced movement speed and attack speed or not, because Riot doesn't care about spectate. Ooh, that Zuri ulti did a lot of damage. Nice W coming from the Renata. Oh, very unfortunate. Renata's still able to pick up the kill, but the rocket from Jinx going haywire there. I'm assuming accidentally hit minimap or something, or HUD maybe. Why aren't you focusing on the fight? You are out of it. Got it.
What? Can I help you, sir? Stop staring at me. This is harassment.
No, it's not.
Let me speak to the manager.
I am the manager.
Of what?
I don't
Wrong.
know. My keyboard is like barely out of range.
Well, you see, Yas has full boots.
He does, which is a first item you always go on Yasuo.
W.
It's also a very big power spike, which is funny to say because usually boots aren't a power spike. We do see Vi and Skarner meeting in the jungle. Nice Vi ulti matched with the Yasuo ulti.
Oh.
I never thought about that till now.
If
Very
it's a
good
knock
job.
up, it'll take a Yas ult.
You want to know what the funniest knockup is to use on that?
Cho'Gath.
No, Shyvana ulti. It knocks up. And you
Is it
can
like
use that as
0.5 seconds?
It's like a frame or two. You literally have to be spamming the button. Tower dive. Oh, actually multiple tower dives here happening here. Unfortunately, Gwyn traded up top side, and DSU on the bot side. Jinx going down again here. So, you know, I was saying that this will be good for DSU because they have the more aggressive lane with the Jinx, but honestly, we're not really seeing that right now, as we do see Jinx 0-4. Surprisingly, though, it's Thresh who's 4 now, and not the Zuri.
Correct.
So this Thresh just hitting some really good pulls here, catching out the Jinx quite a bit. So Yasuo should be able to rotate through this faster than the Raka, which we see here.
And even if Soraka gets here,
yeah,
Raka and Skarner can't do a whole lot in this fight. They just don't have the damage output.
Plus, you do have Gwyn here as well, who is now behind the fight. Yasuo actually getting Skarner pulled, but DSU was able to finish the Herald here, and they are going to take this fight. The only issue they have to worry about, the only issue you have to worry about is Raka and her healing. But Raka going down to Gwyn here, and she should be able to 1v2 and finish this. School of Mines does have Zuri rotating up, so Gwyn does have to be careful here. It's going to dash out of that, and it looks like she is going to be chased down here, but has her W and dashes to get away. So yeah, she gets away pretty easily. I think, as we do miss a fight down bot lane, which is very helpful because Jinx does get that shutdown. And there's fight happening topside, which Zuri gets the kill. Why is
Zuri dies to tower.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1 trade. So Zuri does get a shutdown, but honestly, at least it's a 1-for-1 trade.
And there goes mid tower.
There goes Jinx rocket.
Oh, unfortunate. Almost securing the kill on both.
Super close.
If only she had backed and gotten the item first after the Thresh shutdown.
If she would have just shot it like a few seconds earlier, I think they would have been low enough. So a nice second charge onto that mid tower. DSU was also able to take out the tier 1 tower in bot side. So honestly, that play not looking the greatest for School Mines, as they did get a traded 1-for-1, but then they ended up losing 2 towers because of it. And kind of some important ultis with the Skarner ulti and Rocket ulti as well.
Definitely.
Because for once, as we saw it so many times last week, High Weebler actually got out this time alive after taking the Herald.
He did manage to successfully take Herald. Actually, no, he didn't.
No, he didn't die there.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He got low and ran away. He did not die.
Man, I missed that. And there's the Yasuo.
I would say there's the Yas Vi combo we've been seeing. Zuri's ulti is down, so they're going to have to be careful with this, but Jinx is just going aggressive onto this. They need to try to back off here and let the Zuri ulti just go off. DSU was able to blow up the dragon here, Hextech Gauge, which is very nice to see for a Jinx.
By jumping in, grabbing the Soraka heal there.
Nobody has anti-heal right now in DSU, so nobody... Oh, and this fight got super split.
Okay.
There's Thresh down there.
Vi going a bit too hard and heavy on the...
That's the only issue with Zuri. If you try to fight her 1v1, she has a ton of heal.
Oh, unfortunately, the Soraka heal coming in clutch here for Zuri.
Yeah, they're just letting the Zuri run around here and kite them. They're trying to go in 1v1, one-on-one. Reason DSU lost that was because they decided to split fight that.
Honestly, I think the biggest reason they lost that there was because of the Soraka.
That too, and the fact that I think Crimson just picked up his
That is correct. Yeah, he just bought that.
So, which really sucks, because picking up early Grievous Wounds really does kill your early game damage, but it's really important into a Soraka, because it's having a Soraka on the enemy team is basically like trying to fight 3 different teams because of how much healing she can go through. It's either you need to jump on the rocket and blow her up, or you need to fight 3 teams before you're killing the entire team. So Zuri Thresh making their way topside here, catching out Gwyn a bit, but they're not able to really pick up on anything. Getting the play off, which will lock her down here, and they're able to pick up that kill finally. So biggest threats right now are looking like Zuri and Thresh, with Camille. Ooh, very nice Jinx rocket there.
Very good snipe.
Thresh.
But we actually have School of Mines doing a pretty good job of closing this gap here.
Yeah, I'd say they're doing an amazing job.
They were down some, like, I think 0 to 8, and have really done a good job of bringing it back. Within about 2K, 2,500 gold difference.
I would say they've been really playing through this bot lane and allowing them to get ahead here. Yeah, which has really closed the gap here. Just a little minor mistakes on DSU here, just getting a little bit too aggressive when they shouldn't have. Some poor communication with target prio and stuff like that. Just very minor stuff to change for future games here. But overall, it's still a very close game, still anybody's game here. Skarner is going to take that. Let's see. It wasn't showing red, but it also wasn't blue side.
Notice how now there's a very large circle around it?
Yes, that's because somebody just took
Skarner owns
it.
it.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
Fantastic Renata ult here. Really locking down most of School of Mines here. Renata W not quite enough to save Dragon Soul.
There's the Vi Yasuo combo we see, and nice. And it was actually Bruja who died there. It was the Renata who died, not Dragonson.
Correct.
So, but yes.
I don't know, man. Good one for 4, though.
You know, the only problem about DSU running Renata right now, Zuri doesn't do her Q auto attacks. She does her little dinky 30 damage auto attacks, which is very unfortunate when you Renata ulti as Zuri, because then they just sit there like zapping you for 30, and it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I blanked out about half what you said, and then realized you said Zeri and Renata ulti. I was highly confused there for a hot second. We're back.
Mimi shirt.
Dude, don't look at me like that. There's just a constant track of Katy Perry songs playing in my head right now. You look at me like I'm joking. I promise you I'm not.
And this is why we call it the circus.
It's a 24/7 infomercial in my head.
For Katy Perry albums. Don't sing it.
I hummed it. There's
We don't need copyright claims. You're not even anywhere close to it, but we don't need copyright claims. So we just see a
Gwen
fight.
missing. Oh,
The only issue is she has multiple charges of it, so missing the first charge isn't overly too bad. And she
Ignite,
almost
not
won
quite.
that fight. Yeah, and say Camille barely getting out.
wish I could see how much time's left on Dragon.
Yeah, I know. Don't blame me. Blame small indie company.
Hey, look, it's the Dragon.
Because they don't care about spectate. That's the
So
different
we got
story.
a nice 4v4 here while the top laners brawl it out at top because top's an island.
Basically. Especially how we play with top.
Thresh pulling Lantern into Drag Pit like he can jump to it?
It's probably just to give vision, more than likely.
Fair enough.
To see if DSU has started dragging here. Jinx
Oh,
coming down.
Thresh,
Thresh
no.
hook barely missing. Zuri ulti coming down extremely soon. Yasuo ulti only hitting one here. They're able to get down the rocket here. They do have to worry about the teleport, but they're able to blow through School of Mines before they have to turn around and worry about the Camel. That was a lot of healing that Crimson Samurai just got. I'm assuming from Shield Bow.
Correct.
Yes, it was his Shield Bow here. Okay, got it. Also, Wind died.
Gwen did. That's why Camille teleported.
Oh yeah, she died right here. Got it. Okay. Yes, got it. Interesting. I would have liked to seen that fight. I did not realize they were fighting.
Honestly, I think the team fight was more important.
Yeah, it was.
I'm very glad we very glad we saw that. Okay,
that
so notice how Bruja is on it and took it, and now there's no big ring
Yeah.
around the jungle.
Yeah.
That's how you
like-
know. And honestly, I
like
think
that.
it might. Does Scar have a skin?
Yeah, Scanner has a skin. This is not default skin.
Okay, I was gonna. Okay, yeah, now I see.
Yeah.
I wasn't really paying attention, but I think the coloring of it is due to the skin. I think if it was default skin, it might be different.
Maybe.
It should be, honestly. And there's the circle.
Yeah. I now know what you're saying.
Jinx now has Kraken Slayer and Infinity Edge, so that's
And
kind of
Hurricane.
huge.
And Hurricane.
And Hurricane, but I'm more worried about the other two. You know?
I'm more worried that we only have 2 forms, actually 3 forms, because Renata now has it. Okay, I'm not slightly as worried. But yes, Jinx will be hurting a lot. Okay. Quick thing for the Zuri. Very minor build thing. I like going run-and-nans. I like actually building the Tiamat
You like
and
going what?
run-and-nans.
You want to run that by me one more time?
I'm about to kick you out of this game.
I want to run that. I'm actually the one working. The Jinx ult getting a very nice call on the Soraka. Good choice getting that out. Thresh taking the Renata ult. Zeri trying to stay in the back line, but High Weevil is just not going to allow that.
That was disgusting.
That was
when ulti damage
Absolutely
there.
disgusting.
That was very disgusting.
And that's a free Baron.
Yeah, it should be. 21-minute Baron here for DSU.
Camille seems as though she's just going to grab the Gromp and go.
Yeah, I would say she...
Just the best option. Not a whole lot that can be done here.
She cannot try to contest that, unfortunately. A single Camille at this point cannot 1v5 into DSU state right now. I just decided to create a new school. DSUS, I guess. We're not going to talk about it. You're still lost. Got it.
What?
Exactly my point.
We have Camille jumping right into the middle of DSU and taking
Yeah.
the full force of a dead Yas.
And that's why I was talking about the fact that Camille can't 1v5, so that's why they had to give up Baron there. Ooh, Zuri ulti actually stopped it too. Skarner walking forward. He doesn't have ulti, but just getting rid of some vision, using the Hextech Gates to get out of here safely.
I'd just like to say that Yas now officially has Infinity Edge.
He does.
So there's really nobody on the side of School of Mines that can stand against that. And it's not really a skill thing. It's just a Yasuo
It's
scaling for free kind of thing.
It's 200 years, to say the least.
200 years.
And for those of you who don't play League religiously like some of us, 200 years it's a huge joke throughout the community. I think multiple communities of like 200 years of coding where something is extremely broken without.
Whoa! Yo! Well, okay, that's getting replayed. I don't even care. We need to go back and see that. That was absurd. I don't care. That needs to be replayed. Did you see this? Watch this. Watch this. So High Weeb Alert doesn't know. Hits the blast cone trying to get out. And Crimson Samurai tagging his ult off of the blast cone onto the... That was absolutely insane. I'm very sorry we missed that fight. But that replay was so much more important.
Why couldn't you play it afterwards?
No!
What?
It needed to be played right then and there. Absolutely, absolutely insane.
Well, anyways,
so Camille's down, yeah. That just happened.
DSU sieging the School of Mines base here. Yasuo in Fountain, unfortunately. And first game here is going to go to DSU. I almost said School of Mines. You can switch back over now. Awesome. Overlay, please. Thank you. Awesome.
What? Hey. Something you'd like to say, Kobe?
For that last team fight. I'm not the only one mad about it. Okay, anyways. This is why we call it the circus. Very, very good showing there from DSU. School Minds made a really good comeback here about mid-game, playing through Thresh and Zuri there. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough. DSU finally stepped back, realized that they were being extremely aggressive, and was able to turn that lead really far ahead for them. So very good job from both teams there. Vi looked amazing on High Weeb Alert. I'm so glad he picked it up.
I especially love how when they got into a team fight, High Weeb Alert, towards the end of that game, he started throwing himself into the back line with Vi's jump and just head straight towards the Zeri. I think that was a very good move and very, very smart plays there.
I think he also did try to do it to get onto the Raka, so Yasuo can also get on the Raka so they can blow up the Raka. So it's not as big of an issue as if you don't have anti-heal there. So very good showing. Crimson Samurai finally beat the curse of Yasuo syndrome on the team here. So he had a very great showing there tonight to that game. I don't know why I said tonight.
We're not done yet.
We're not done.
You can't escape me that easy.
Sometimes I wish I could.
My can's warm. What?
I don't know.
What do you want from me?
More than this.
Cook the meatball.
Shout
out my homie Luke.
What are they saying? Are they saying they're ready for the next game here? No? Alright. Then we're going to go to a quick 2-minute break here. And then we'll get right back into the action.
Yes, indeed.
I had a dream you died last night. I woke up mouthing things I should have said, but I slept on those words instead. You haunt the stairways in my head. fucking mess I keep trying to address. Cannot come to terms with the monster under my head. I told you secrets I should have kept. You spill them up as I collect. But I fall for it off a million.
Welcome back, everybody, to CCL Week
Boogity,
7.
boogity, boogity. Let's go play some League. What? You never seen Cars? Boogity, 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 boys. Let's go racing.
That's just a NASCAR thing, but okay. Okay.
But it was also in Cars.
Well, yes, because that's a NASCAR movie
It was actually a feel-good, family-friendly movie.
about cars that are racing.
About Radiator Springs, baby.
Anyways, we're getting into game 2 here as Thomas is still
Picks and
dying.
Bands. Oh, God.
Okay. First ban, DSU, Urgot. I'm assuming we're just going to see about the same bans as we saw last time on side of DSU. We might see a little bit mix up for School Minds here. We may see maybe a Vi ban or a top laner ban here in this early phase. But I'm assuming this last one, what did they pick ban third? Last time it was Swain. I'm sure this will be a Swain.
Correct.
And actually, we're seeing the Jinx ban here, which is interesting because
First pick, Zeri.
well, if they let Zeri comes through, I'm assuming they're also going to have to pay the Zeri tax here as well to not allow DSU to actually get it. And there's the Swain ban, as like I was talking about. You do need to sleep.
What are you, my mother?
And oh, actually, yep. There's the Zeri pick right there.
Called it.
They decided to ban Nunu, which also,
Dragonson really does like the Zeri.
yes, he's been picking either Zeri or Jinx right now. So, interesting choice actually. I think this is the very first team we've seen all semester actually leave Vladimir up.
Oh.
So we maybe be seeing.
You know, truth be
early?
told, while he can play Vlad pretty well, Crimson Samurai isn't actually like... He doesn't like playing Vlad that much.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because everybody bans it. That kind of happened last semester too because Vladimir wasn't in a good spot, and Daniel, our old mid laner,
Was
homeboy,
goated on the Vlad.
yeah, he also had a really amazing Vlad, so everybody banned it, but he never really liked playing it that semester. So
It's because it's just so annoying. If he does decide to play it, you know?
we
Mood.
have Lucian Nami pick for School of Mines here, and then we have Vi for the jungler again for DSU. Makes sense. High Weebler did amazing on the Vi that last game. Might as well run it back.
I feel like we're going to pick a support here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which Lulu's very good with Zuri because of her passive. Lulu provides a lot of shielding for supports, and Zuri's passive is every single time she gets shielding, she gains more movement speed. So, Radiator Springs.
And Urgot.
I'm gonna watch that later.
What does Radiator Springs have to do with Urgot?
Because
they're
you're
not even
talking
in the
about-
same universe.
You're talking about Radiator Springs, and then you're like, Urgot. Anyways, as I'm going to mention as we're getting to the second phase of bans, Lucian Nami, not as in meta as it used to be when I believe it was Nami changes first came out with her E, at least the damage buffs, but it is still a very huge threat to be worried about early, especially early game, because Nami can E Lucian, Lucian can E forward, and basically 3 auto you with the Nami damage early game. And Hecarim, which we know in the past is a very hard matchup for DSU to deal with. The only thing is Hecarim actually got mega nerfed recently, so he's
He really
not
did.
as good.
And that absolutely pleases me because
Yeah,
I also absolutely despise playing against Hecarim.
he is a very annoying jungler, I will say the least.
But, you know, honestly, in this matchup, it's not too bad because if I can target the Hecarim, knock him up, stop his movement, that takes away a lot of his damage, as part of Hecarim's passive is that the more movement speed he has, the more damage he does.
His E does. I don't think it's overall damage. I just know it's his
overall.
E.
He gains damage. He gains attack damage based on move speed, which is super annoying.
Even though, so School of Mines did ban the Yasuo, because Crimson did a very good job that last game. But even though the Raka went 1-7, they're still sticking to their guns and picking Raka mid here.
Orianna. Now that's not one we see very often.
No, I don't think, which she may have recently gotten a buff because I don't pay too close attention to it. But I know Orianna isn't in the greatest right now meta-wise, but she's still a control mage, and it's still Orianna, and it's still Orianna ulti. So no matter what, you can still have a huge impactful ulti as Orianna.
And, you know, honestly, another good matchup against the Hecarim due to her W.
Yes, which slows enemies.
And leaves a slow field. I know, especially after the buff he just got.
He just got a buff?
You didn't see the patch notes that High Weebler dropped in the Discord?
That's not these patch notes.
That's
next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm so glad it got switched off of Gangplank. I think everybody just
Super annoying.
Has a bad feeling about Gangplank.
But honestly, with a Zeri, I'm not terribly worried about a Gangplank.
Yes and
because
no.
Zeri can take out the barrels long before he can.
True, but I mean, it's a little bit of an issue.
It's still annoying. It's Gangplank.
Well, yeah, it's Gangplank.
He gets 2 items that aren't even mythics, and then just one-shots your entire team. That's not fair.
You build 3 items on Gangplank and then one-shot the enemy backline.
Not even.
Yeah.
You get Essence Reaver into your Infinity Edge. Good night. Boots, don't need them. We're saving that for damage items, boy.
Boots don't need them. Who are you, Cassiopeia?
Nah, I'm Yumi. Haha.
So, I don't know if you point this out, but Set was the top lane pick for DSU here.
Against an Ornn, which I do like because Set true damage.
And Set just damage overall. I don't know what I was doing there. My mind blanked there.
Oh, were you also listening to Katy Perry?
No, actually.
Same, bruh. Hey, enough with the obscure Gangplank jokes.
So we do have Set versus Ornn top side here. Ornn's probably just going to be pushed out.
Ornn.
Oreo's probably going to be pushed out. But late game, come Ornn items, it'll be very impactful for the game because that's free damage. It's so useful. It's such a huge power spike for anybody on Ornn's team here. Hecarim Vi should, fall towards Vi because of the Hecarim nerfs recently, but
also Hecarim healing.
Did they increase that?
I don't know if they increased it, but I don't know if they decreased it, is the thing.
Also hydrate. Stay
I'm out of
hydrated,
energy
everybody.
drink.
So grab a water.
I don't want a water. Are you my mother?
Sometimes I feel like it.
Wait, you want to hand me one of the spicy waters? Let's go.
Spicy water.
Sparkling water. Pure.
LaCroix.
Why does it say innocent? Why does the can of LaCroix say
They can't read that.
innocent? Well, put on your glasses. I don't know what to tell you.
Just open it up, the can.
Ingredients. Only in literal bold carbonated water. All right.
Spicy water. True. It's TV static.
This would be a lot more effective if I had a sense of smell.
Okay, as I was saying.
Remember when I said it was spicy water? It's trying to kill me, man.
Should have probably checked the expiration date because I think they've been.
It's
in there for a
water. The worst that's gonna happen is it'll go flat, which would honestly make it better.
while. Honestly,
Do these have expiration dates?
on the bottom probably.
7/16/22. We're good.
Oh yeah, we plenty of time.
Maybe I'll get salmonella. Oh, I should stop doing that, but I won't. Anyway, you were saying something. Fruity flavor. It's plain because it's sparkling water, pure. So there's actually no fruit flavor. So this matchup, right? Vi versus Hecarim, you know. So with that, you know, Hecarim has a lot of healing, and I think this would be a good opportunity for Vi to go Eclipse. And it's Arcade Hecarim, goated with the sauce. You okay, Colby?
No, I'm not. That segment killed me. Way too hard.
Oh no, it's the 5-man.
Oh, they're polling an us. Surprisingly.
Oh no, they're going for the cheeky bot side, but Lulu is gonna.
Oh no. That was, I'm pretty sure, a 5-team slow, and that basically just saved her life.
That was brilliant. I think he did that on purpose. Way to go, Bruja. Good plays.
Yeah.
Top tier plays. 100%.
But they
IQ.
are coming around here, and Lulu does have to be careful here.
Where is the
She
rest?
is going to be seen here.
A
Another
three-man slow.
And she is going to see them here, and it looks like DSU is just deciding to get deep wards. Actually, a thing we talked about from the UND games, because we actually saw that game 1 of UND. So very good job on DSU to rotate into the jungle here and get those deeper wards, and honestly steal this red buff as well, because Ornn's most likely not going to walk by this red buff to check, and if he does, he's mainly dead right now. So very good job on DSU for doing this here. Because then Vi can just split jungle this and then potentially walk into her own red side and 3-buff the Secon, which will stop a lot of XP coming to the Secon, which will stop him even more, which isn't very helpful for Hecarim right now.
But if this Hecarim is any like the last, he will have a very early game map presence.
Yes.
Which is very dangerous for DSU, as it is historically something that High Weeblert is not fantastic at. But he has been doing a really good job of working on it.
He has.
So I'm very excited to see what his pathing is this game, as that is your entire job as jungler, is a good pathing.
Actually, Hecarim is expecting the split jungle and is actually going into Vi's jungle here to take out Raptors. And we do see the damage onto Zuri is this Lucian Nami combo we were talking about. Even though Lucian does also have a lot of damage to himself as well. So yeah. So we are seeing a very split jungle here. So bot lane does have to be careful for this Hecarim. I do want to point out Ornn did actually start E. Because of that invade, so it kind of screwed up his level 1 there, so that's why the lane's in such a favorable spot for the set here. And the fact that Vi has the entire top side of the jungle to herself, Set can be this far forward and be safe with it. Whereas School of Mines is able to be this far forward and also be safe because they have the Hecarim so nearby. Lucian taking a lot of damage, having to heal Flash there. That looked like that might have just been misinput, because it looked like Lucian thought he could kill somebody there, but then just missed input. But we do have Hecarim coming from behind. Never mind.
Honestly, it's a very good thing he disengaged there, as Lucian had
Lucian
back.
was backing, and Nami's only level 2.
And Lulu Zeri have full sums yet on bot lane.
That too.
Right here might be a decent gank if Hecarim can do it right, but I don't think that would honestly serve them all too well.
At most, it would just get DSU off of the way there. Hey, Vi. Where are your control wards? Anyways.
No.
It's something I've been trying to get onto the team about.
What about Crimson sitting on 2 wards?
that too?
Oh, Crimson going in. Taking a silence. Some heavy damage because it's Soraka and she can't heal herself.
Yeah,
Except
unless
with
she hits
Q.
Set doing quite
Pop
a bit of
Pop's
damage.
first blood 2 games in a row.
That is 2 games in a row.
Goated. With the sauce. He's gonna bust it down. So we have a very nice Vi gank, although missing the knockup, highly unfortunate. And my observer is losing his mind.
I am drinking water.
I'm also
hydrated.
drinking water.
No, don't do it again. You know what happened last time. Lucian dashing forward here. Very nice polymorph from the Lulu here. Unfortunately, the bubble causing her to have to flash because of the damage. Hey, you didn't die this time.
Guys,
Never mind.
it's just as bad the 3rd time.
Spicy?
But yeah, so Pop Pop's not dying to that gank up top like I first saw he would.
No, wait. No, he died.
Oh, he just TP'd. My B, I apologize. That one's on me. And Ornn really putting his control ward in a bad spot. Right next to the bush. You can see that
Not
it's
inside.
now
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
And Pop Pops is going to run him down because
Yes,
he's set. And
Yeah,
that's
because he's
that's
set.
what we do here as set.
That's what
I like how he's left with 4 health and just got autoed.
Maddie's gonna have so many good clips after this stream. Shoutouts to Maddie. She's doing an amazing job.
That's the actual goat. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Pickled goat.
Anyways, we do see Hecarim hovering bot lane here. Lucian is getting very low here, so they will have to worry about that. But Hecarim actually doing quite a bit of damage, especially to this Lily here. Having the Ignite come down. Probably Jinx Zuri was actually able to pick up a return kill here, and is still able to go a little bit aggressive.
Oh?
Nice flash,
Oh.
very nice flash from
A
the Zuri.
3-piece? Can we get a 3-piece?
This should be an easy cleanup.
EQ.
Dash forward. She's doesn't have dash up.
Unfortunate. I think he could have got it. He should have played aggressively.
I think he just got dashed up, unfortunately. So Set is tower diving the
Running the Ornn down.
I mean, this is what happens when you're this far ahead on Set. You just kind of do whatever you feel like.
This far ahead, he's 3. Oh, I missed the 20 CS. But he's only 3-1.
Yeah, that's ahead early game. Vi and Hecarim are going to meet here in the jungle. Unfortunately, Vi is just giving up with that buff. Very unfortunate. Where are your control wards, good sir?
Don't need him.
Yeah, you do. See this control ward right here that he's sitting on? Yeah, that is giving him vision. And honestly, I think that's his control ward. So, we're not going to talk about it. We do see Lulu roaming up as well. Bruja doing what Bruja knows best, is roaming. When in doubt, roam.
When in doubt, roam it out.
True. Hecarim and Vi meeting again.
Hecarim missing the knockup because Vi. Oh.
He also just hit a raptor to get closer, so it wasn't going to knock up anyways.
He has his 6. He could have knocked up.
That is a fear. His ulti's a
Not
fear,
if you
not a
chain it into
knockup.
your Q.
It's his E, but yes.
Duh.
You got everything wrong about that statement.
Statement? Like bank statement? So Set doesn't have ult here, but it is very close, which I have a feeling as soon as he gets ult up.
Death Bush from School of Mines here. Blowing up the Lulu, but Zuri has ult. Ooh, very unfortunate.
Taking both the Nami and the Lucian ult.
To get both of them here, and this should be Oriana's trying to make trying to show face here, but this should be a pretty easy School of Mines dragon, as there is nobody for DSU around. We do see Vi heading up towards Herald here. Very good job on School of Mines with that death bush to get
You don't even go to
Please.
school here. That's enough input from you.
Please make that pull. We see Set just running down the orange some more. Running down the Oreo.
And he does have ult now. So, hey, we got socials.
Oh gosh. We don't need
Socials.
We don't
Do
need
the
to
command.
start up on
So,
that.
Mike, do the command.
Mike.
Mike.
It's not Wednesday, so it doesn't make sense.
It's always Wednesday.
Ooh,
in
a flash
mines,
from the
bro.
Set, and then flash from the Orn.
Orn has yet to use ult. Social.
Yeah, he can't really get it off, to be honest, because
Well, not if he doesn't
just dies
engage.
too fast. I mean, yes, but then what is he gonna do? He can't engage after the ulti hits.
Continue engaging.
No.
Yeah, that's how an engagement works.
I mean, when you are like 3 levels behind, 2 levels behind, like half of an item behind, you're not gonna do a lot.
okay,
even
but
if you do
you know the
engage.
saying, dress for the job you want, not the job you have? Play for the feed you want to be, not the feed that you are.
or just don't feed.
No, I'm saying get fed. Ego challenge everything at all points.
And this is why you're still in bronze.
I could be
Lucian
iron.
ulti coming down.
And it's not going to matter because...
Zuri ulti and
Zuri
Lulu
ult.
ulti.
That's a lot of damage.
That was
very
a lot
good
of damage.
polymorph.
Very good. Do got shielding from. Ooh.
Oh, the bubble.
A lot of flashes coming out.
That is true. Several of them, in fact.
Lulu, Vi, and Nami all flashing at relatively like the same time. So they will have multiple counters on when Nami's is up. I love the sound effect of Oran's auto attacks. You know what I'm doing this week?
What are you doing this week?
Going full attack speed on as many random champs as possible.
I'm going to build full AD Teemo.
That's kind of viable, so...
How? How is that viable?
When you need more mixture damage on your team.
It makes your E totally useless.
So, but then you still have auto attack damage. But as I was saying, imagine new ADC. Imagine an Ornn attacking at 2.5 attack speed with full tempo.
Smack.
With also crit animation. A lot is happening on the map right now.
So much. Vi going for a gank.
Oh, we do
Zeri's a bit low here already. You'll see Lucian doing
do
quite a bit
have-
of damage, taking the
we
polymorph.
do have Raka ulti coming out, but it's not going to help here.
Ooh,
Very nice
good
flash from the Zuri. And Hekrum's just going to get out after
Bye,
that.
horse boy.
Bye, horse boy. So, one thing I do want to point out, Raka isn't getting beat down as hard as we did see last game. So either she's playing safer, or Oriana just can't be as big of a bully as Yasuo was last
I
game.
think it's the second one.
Yeah. So she is actually 0-0, so her ultis will actually make more of an impact as they have last game. We do see Herald coming down bot lane here. Unfortunately, they weren't able to fully crack open this tower. Lulu taking a tower shot there. May decide her fate here shortly. You have been voted.
It says yes, but actually no.
I
There
have,
was 2 votes,
I-
and you can see the two people that voted in this booth. They're biased, so that gets thrown out of the court of law.
yeah, and say if you vote as a moderator, you can't close the poll. So,
All right, well, you know what?
and also I have a rare condition where I can only read the first word of a sentence, so all I see is yes.
That's false, and you know it.
All I heard was that, so my opinion matters. True.
Wrong.
That's why you need to be removed.
You wish.
No more spicy water for you.
can't tell me what to do.
Isn't that just being illiterate? I mean, yes, but I can still read all the words.
Oh god.
That's gonna get more deep fried the more the stream goes on. Everybody's ulti coming down bot lane here. DSU's bot lane going out on top. Hecarim tower diving. Zuri, Nami bubble missing. Zuri ulti
Take
just
him to
doing
the
a lot
glue
of damage.
factory. He got glued.
What do you even mean?
He's a horse.
Shut down.
He's a horse. They took him to the glue factory. It's insensitive.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but I'm not taking the chances.
And we see that Pop Pops has gone first item hole breaker, as
Not
is
surprised.
his MO.
Yeah, not surprised. Blue team has gotten the second dragon, and it looks like we are going to have Cloud Drake. Would love to know when that's going to come up. It should come up about 1935 is when dragon should be up. More
Oh, I love
spicy. Because we got to do math now. Unfortunately.
Not if you just decide not to. Hecarim catching Vi on his Raptors, and he
And
says, no, get
we
away
do
from
have-
me.
Unfortunately, the barrier from Rocket and Rocket ulti here.
Wow, that was
Orion in a very sticky situation.
almost dying to a Nami
I'm gonna
here.
say, but Hecarim's here, so it looks like and Lucian
Hecarim
coming
targeting
up.
the... Okay,
I was gonna say Lucian coming
okay,
up. That's why.
okay, valid.
And yeah, they're able to pick up both of
Vi
those
went
kills.
Divine here.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I think Eclipse would have been a very good option. Because of the shielding.
Do you realize how much shielding her W gives you?
But more shielding.
The sustainability from Divine Thunder, in my opinion, is just a little bit better. Zuri coming out of nowhere
Whack.
with the ulti. Lulu getting very
Running
low.
down Lulu. Gonna take Cannon and then run Lucian down, because that's just how we do it here.
Did
Lucian
you-
trying to E out, and it's not going to matter because Zeri's just fast.
Zuri just... Oh, we actually see the first Ornn ulti here.
Oh no.
Set down 700 gold going to the Ornn here. Did you actually see the Lucian try to Gale Force forward for the Lulu, but hit the wall so it didn't go anywhere?
Yeah.
So Zuri does have to pay attention here.
Why do Vi and Hecarim keep meeting in the
at the-
same spot?
At Raptors bit every single time? But they are going to win this one.
He's trying to
I
ult out.
lied.
It's not going to matter because we got
Oh.
a Zeri.
Also, I just realized, you know what's a huge counter to Zeri?
What's that?
And why they didn't ban it?
Why?
Raka.
How-
You can't Q as Zeri. And when you're silenced. Raka has a silence.
But she has to hit it.
Well, yes. But, I mean, you just have to walk over it.
Very
It's
fast.
easy. It is easy to hit a point
Very
and,
fast.
basically a point and click silence. So that's probably why they decided
Goodbye,
not to ban
Nami.
it. Yeah.
She got taken to the fish shop.
Nice two-person knockup from the Ornn here. Shirelli's coming out, and they're just going
Polymorph.
to run down this Lucian in the tower. Yikes. A very more commanding lead we're seeing from DSU this game. Hecarim did get a bit of a lead, but honestly hasn't been able to really transfer that to anybody else, as we do see the goal differences here, especially mid lane, with the fact that Raka isn't
Especially
able to...
top lane.
That too, that's also because...
Massive.
He is 4-2-1 and has like
But he's
60 more farm.
But he still has a stronger lead than bot lane, even though Zeri's
it's
10 and 3.
because the farm difference. Because farm wins games.
Vision wins games.
Also, farming wins games and objectives, and there's a lot of things that win
Being
games.
better wins games.
True. Something that you're not used to.
Winning games, false.
You don't win games. You walked into that one.
How could I walk? Lelouch getting barrel stuffed by the Krugs. He played himself.
Congrats, you played yourself. So Lucian using Blast Plant and kind of leaving Nami in an awkward situation. Thank you for doing the math. I didn't feel like it.
That's actually about like 58. 58 farm. Quick maths.
Since we do not have caster view, I am just staring at Thomas right now.
And this aerial with the Lulu ult is huge. And the Tiamat effect.
We see another Orin ulti.
They will not leave this set alone, but it doesn't matter because he's gonna keep scaling.
He has Hole Breaker, so he's just.
The W not coming in time.
There had to be like a second on W there. Zuri does not have ulti.
Zeri is going to solo run down a Hecarim and an Ornn.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage onto Lulu.
Oh,
And,
Ornn, where are you going? It's just a Zeri.
It's just a Zeri. It is just a.
Look at the wave of effect.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
To show you the power of Flex Seal, I saw this Hecarim in half.
That's a lot of damage.
Crimson Samurai running any emote, the Vi Flash.
That was a very interesting flash.
We're gonna need to talk about that.
High Weaver alert.
I mean, in the end,
Crimson buddy, what happened?
it didn't work out in the end. Okay, I'm just gonna. It almost worked out. It almost did. Not quite. That was no bueno. But Hecarim does have his Mirror Mana, which is a lot of extra damage. What? I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You guys sit there and tell me I'm wrong?
For once, you're not wrong.
That's what I thought.
I'm questioning, as Zuri is running down the Raka, why the Hecarim has Mirror Mana in the first place.
Hecarim always has Mirror Mana.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Tier is like first back item on Hecarim.
It's win. Also, shut
Quite a
down
while.
go for the Hecarim.
But Hecarim, he getting taken out because it's just a Zeri. Polymorph and the slow and the mass damage.
Very unfortunate.
She got the knockup, but it's a Zeri. You ain't running from this Zeri.
Set's going to have a Lucian here as well.
Ooh, the Ornn ult in the middle of the Set ult. Very solid. Knock up the flash from pop-ups is going to save him there.
Say that flash is going to save him. He
Lucian
still
is-
does have Herald here, so he is just. It looks like he is just going to run mid here, maybe.
Run mid, drop it.
Yeah,
Like
and the
it's hot.
reason he auto attacked those Krugs is to get his E back faster because of his
Passive.
Yeah, whenever you auto attack with Lucian's
Lucian,
passive,
I'm sorry, homie, but you don't want to go in there.
yeah, he's just trying to take out Herald. That's the only reason he went
Hecarim's going to
forward
try to
there.
come in from the side and knock him into the wall. Not full effect. A little
I
bit
don't know what
early on the Set W there.
Zuri in a very awkward spot here. Got bubbled and is instantly going to get blown off. Getting a little too aggressive there.
Massive
without
gold
team nearby
to
to try to save.
The Lucian.
Oh, that was a lot of gold to the lead.
Crikey,
Wasn't it
mate.
600? Or was it 900?
That was 700.
Okay.
So he got a full 1,000.
Was that 1,000?
Quick math. Yeah, because the 700 bounty.
Yeah, I thought it was
300
600. It's hard to see the full amount they get because
Was not. Well, you see, for some reason, because 200 years, Zeri still has the bounty gold on her icon.
Yeah, until she respawns. By the way, after this, you're teaching me how to make clips on mobile because I don't know how to. Or are you doing it from your desktop?
Let's find out.
Okay. Can you even do it from mobile?
I believe that we will.
DSU catching out Ornn here, and they're able to just blow him up. They're looking at maybe setting up for Baron here, as they almost did catch. Oh, there's a little clip button. Neato. All right.
Boy, that sure is neat.
How neat is that?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
That's pretty neat. We are getting. This is why we call it the circus, because we get distracted from the game and barely talk about the game.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Not my circus, not my monkeys. It is my circus.
It's our circus.
I carry this circus on my back.
Yeah, because spicy water.
So it looks like DSU's going to maybe try to get a pick here and then just hard slam Baron. Or just go straight at Baron while Oriana shoved the wave.
I would say they don't really need Oriana.
Hal, get out of our chat.
Are you saying spicy water is ginger ale?
Ginger ale is just Sprite with a splash of Coke. And the Oriana ult.
Very nice.
Good
Catching
night,
out the
Soraka.
Raka. There's a lot happening.
Polymorph Lucian.
We are getting the eagle eye view on South Dakota School of Mines base.
We can see everything.
We can see everything.
We can see all. And Zeri just, doing Zeri things and destroying the
Ooh,
whole
nice
team.
flash.
They're so small. Hecarim, where you
Hecarim.
going, homie? You're polymorphed. Lulu, you're leaving your Zeri.
Easy peasy.
Zeri things, I guess.
As DSU is taking out the Nexus and is looking like this is going to be the end of Game 2 and the Zeri.
Zara.
The series. Oh no.
They're throwing.
Three of them entered in the tower. Okay. Okay. You can switch it over now, please. Thank you. Very dominating game 2. Honestly, probably what game 1 would have looked like if they didn't get so aggressive there in the mid game. Still great performance from both teams. Amazing work. Good job by High Weebler picking up that Vi this week. It looked amazing. Keep up.
Very, very
keep up
strong
that great
plays on that
work.
Vi.
I cannot speak.
Hi,
sometimes.
Rara. Clip it. Clip it.
Okay.
He's brain dead.
So are you. You make me this way.
I've done nothing wrong. I'm
Okay.
just trying to be myself, man.
Both teams looked amazing. We're just gonna put it that.
Good Hecarim gameplays. By the way,
yes.
Muramana is a great item on Hecarim. It is. It truly is. It's one of my favorites.
I don't
That
believe in it.
and Turbo Chem Tank are the two standards on Hecarim.
I don't play Hecarim enough. I've also taken like a semi-hiatus from League recently. But anyways, next streams. Tomorrow, join us for CCL Rocket League at
Who do we play?
8 o'clock. I do not know because I do not have access to their schedule.
Ah.
And then
Yes.
Sunday. Sunday. It's not Sunday. Wednesday. Join us for another Smash TKO. And then that's it until next Sunday for playoff games. Actually, next Sunday is Easter. Stay in tuned because
Probably not any games.
yes, because Valorant will have their playoff. Well, all 3 games will have their first playoff games. So, stay tuned to our socials because I'm assuming Valorant is going to get rescheduled since it does fall on Easter. So just stay tuned to our socials. That's where you can get the latest updates on anything DSU streaming wise, well, esports streaming wise, I should say. But anyways, I don't think I have anything else to say. You have anything else to add?
I do. Number 1, socials. We have them. Number 2, it's not set in stone, but we might try to have another COD stream on Thursday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes, we
We'll
had
talk
some
about that more.
games rescheduled this week, so we'll see what happens. Again, check the socials, turn on stream notifications. Yeah, like Colby said, great showings for both teams here. School of Mines put up a very strong fight, and I was definitely really impressed with them that first game.
Mhm.
They did a very good job of coming back, but yeah, we kind of caught the jinx scale, and High Weebler with them high IQ plays on Vi that we absolutely love to see, and it was a lot of fun to watch. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did, and we will see you next time, the circus,
Yeah,
because the circus shall ride again.
circus never dies. Okay, thank you guys for joining us. See you guys next stream.